Hi guys, welcome back to Beyond Borders. A very happy 2024 to everyone. We are so excited to get back into our Poland series. We just got back from a nice holiday in South Africa, and as you all know, probably it's currently summer there, so we have a nice tan going, and we are not very happy about 2 months left of winter this side, but you know, what can you do?
I definitely miss the sun, and I'm looking forward to a European summer once again. We are currently in the Poland series, trying to understand a bit more about the country, trying to get to know the country a bit better. We are sorry that we haven't been online since, I think, probably like a good month and a half, 2 months. There's been a lot of you guys have reached out to us to say, are we still making content? And the answer is yes, we are. We've just taken a bit of a well-deserved break, but we are back. It's now February of 2024, and we are ready to tackle this year and to explore some new places with you guys. So if you enjoy this type of content and you enjoy our channel, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a thumbs up.
And before we start, 2024 will be our year where we are basically going to go and explore Poland. So we are trying to get to know Poland as best as we can before we go. So we're doing a video today on 44 facts you didn't know. I'm pretty sure we probably know all of the facts already, but we're hoping to get some surprises.
I feel like at this stage, with all the videos that we've done on Poland, I feel like a bit of an expert. So
I know.
I don't know if there's going to be anything new here, but who knows? Let's have a look and
Let's jump into it.
Yes, let's have a look.
Hello, and welcome back to another exciting video on Europe in Detail. This time, we're setting off to explore the magical realms of Poland, a nation famous for its mighty castles, treasured history, and the awe-inspiring Tatra Mountains. But we won't just be skimming the surface. Nope, we're going far beyond just strolling through Warsaw's charming Old Town or admiring the peaceful beauty of Zakopane. Today, we're getting to know Poland from the inside out with 44 interesting facts.
I feel like it's been such a long time since you watched a Poland video, but from what I can remember, country is beautiful, landscapes are good, wildlife, culture, people,
Food.
beautiful cities, friendly people,
Vodka.
couple of world famous individuals that invented some cool stuff, and I think most importantly, a very well-rounded country that is rich in history and didn't exist for a couple of years.
123 years?
Something like that.
Wiped off the map?
But it's cool to get a bit more of a feeling. It gets me so excited for the video.
I know.
So get ready and dive right in.
We're ready.
Number 1. Poland has an incredibly diverse landscape. It's one of the few countries that can show off by having both beautiful coastal beaches along the Baltic Sea and magnificent snow-covered peaks in the Tatra Mountains. Number 2.
We've got so many invites actually from individuals from around Poland that have invited us to be like, they're going to be our guide for us in Poland. And one of the cool things of the country is just how diverse it is. You can be on the ocean on one side, and you can be in snow in some mountains at the start. I think it's the Alps that starts on the one side of Poland.
I know, there's literally something to do for everyone there, like every type of landscape that you enjoy. I think Poland's got it.
The vibrant city of Warsaw is known as the Phoenix City because it has survived so many wars throughout history. Despite severe destruction in World War II, the city was meticulously rebuilt, rising from the ashes just like the mythical Phoenix.
That was the country, or the city inside of Poland, that was like 70% bombed, destroyed, and I think they built it using gauze paintings to remodel it.
Yeah.
Number 3. Did you know that Poland is home to the world's largest sculpture of Jesus Christ? The statue of Christ the King in Zwiebodzin.
Yeah.
Now that's something I didn't know.
I only know of the one in Rio de Janeiro. Was it Christ the Redeemer?
It's in Brazil, yeah. I didn't know that Poland has one as well.
That's amazing.
Stands taller than the famous Christ the Redeemer in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
And it's taller.
That's crazy. Wow.
Like, did you know that?
No.
Why go to the one in Brazil if you can go to the one in Poland?
But why is the one in Brazil so much more famous? Like, why does everyone know about that one? But
I think it's probably got to do with the viewpoint. It's overlooking the city. whereas this is more, looks like a field. I don't know, doesn't look as glamorous in the background.
With the crown included, the Polish statue measures 118 feet tall.
Well,
a truly divine sight, don't you think? Number 4. The name Poland originates from the tribe Polani, which means people living in open fields. It's indeed a fitting name for a country that has such vast and beautiful plains. Number 5. Did you know that Poles have their own version of Fat Thursday?
no,
Tłusty Czwartek is a way where Poles indulge in eating donuts or
that looks like a scone
I know.
with jam and cream, and I love scones with jam and cream. Like, also what I remember from the videos is like they had all these unique days that they celebrated that the rest of the world didn't celebrate. Like Fat Thursday, for example. Like, I didn't know that Poland was known for its pastries, and by the looks of it, they make some pretty good pastries.
It looks like a cross between a scone and a donut
It's
with some filling in.
It's like a mix almost, and they also got like chocolate there by the looks of it.
I think like when I do visit Poland or when we do go, I have like a list of food that I want to try. Like I'm gonna specifically go and try that food because this looks like it's definitely gonna be one of them.
The thing is, when you go online and you look at all of the Polish food that want to try, every list is so different compared to the others. So it's hard to, you know, kind of see what is going to be the best option to choose.
Yeah.
Like if you guys have got any recommendations, like please share it with us. We are looking to see what is going to be the best foods to try in Poland that will give us the most authentic Polish experience, because a lot of the foods are also not Polish. They are maybe introduced by the different culture and it's been adapted and become a bit Polish, but it's not historically Polish food.
or paczki. Millions of these sweet delights are consumed across the country on this day. Number 6. Polish, known as Polski, is spoken by approximately 40 million people in the world. The language has a reputation for being one of the most difficult for English speakers to learn due to its complex grammar and pronunciation. Number 7. Polish cuisine is hearty and rich in meat, vegetables, and herbs. Poland is famous for its sausages, especially the kielbasa and the beloved pierogi, a type of
Is like sausages a European thing? Because I know in Germany it's also the sausages, the bratwurst, it's also a very big
I
thing.
think it's like I don't know, I stand corrected, but I think it is a very, I don't want to say Eastern European, it's not Eastern European, but like Germany, Poland, Czech Republic, Slovakia, even Russia, like sausage is a big cultural food. I don't know, they've got different variations of it. But if you also think about it, America has the hot dog, which is a very processed thing. In South Africa, we have the boerewors. So
I think maybe sausages are just
sausages, I think, is just a form of any nation's culture, I would assume. Everyone has their own variant of it.
like the bangers and mash as well.
Bangers and mash, what's that? That's American.
I think.
It is.
So that, by the way, pierogi, we had pierogi when we visited Szczecin. And I must say it was really, really like a complete different taste. It was,
Don't lie, you said it was slimy.
no, it was, okay, I don't think that the one that we had was the best, but I think it was really, really nice. I would prefer the outside to be a bit more crunchy, but then it won't probably be a pierogi.
That is not a pierogi. That is not a dumpling. I think a dumpling is supposed to be squishy, mushy.
I want to try them again. I don't think I have.
But I also saw that you get crispy pierogis that they deep fry.
I think that would be a little bit more up my alley.
of dumpling filled with various ingredients. Number 8. Poland is home to one of the world's oldest salt mines, the Wieliczka salt mine. It's so old, in fact, it has been producing table salt since the 13th
That is apparently a must when visiting Poland. I think it's in the south of Poland.
century and is now considered a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Number 9. The Poles love their forests. In fact, over 30% of the country is covered by forest. It's no wonder that Poland is home to Europe's last and largest remaining parts of the primeval forest, the Białowieża Forest. Number 10. Poland, as of the most recent United Nations estimates, has a population of approximately 41.48 million people. The capital city, Warsaw, alone is home to 1.8 million residents. Number 11.
So what I've also seen is a lot of Poles are apparently returning home at the moment because the country is doing so well. I don't know from a political point of view, like where they stand at the moment. I know there's been a lot of like instability, but this is not a political channel, so we're not going to go into those politics.
No.
Number 11. A unique Polish tradition is Andrzejki, or St. Andrew's Day, celebrated on the night of November 29th, involving fortune-telling games, especially for young women seeking to predict when and whom they will marry. Number 12.
See, another one. There is another day where they celebrate a unique holiday and do something that the rest of the world doesn't.
I think it's cool. Like,
It is
you have
cool.
multiple days to celebrate. Like,
It's nice having holidays because, or days of significance because you get to do different things.
days of celebration. Like, why not?
Poland is a parliamentary republic, which means the president is the head of state and the prime minister is the head of government. The Polish Sejm, a component of the parliament, has been in existence since the 15th century, making it one of the oldest parliamentary institutions in the world. Number 13. The beauty of Poland's landscapes is complemented by its diverse wildlife. Poland is home to the European bison, a species that was brought back from the brink of extinction and can now be found in the Białowieża forest.
I think they said that that specific species, there's only like a couple thousand of them in existence. They were massacred, like hunted pretty wildly, and there's only a few of them left. Well, a couple thousand.
The fact that they're being brought back, or like I think they're obviously now a protected species, so hopefully we see a lot more of them in the future. And you know, the fact that Poland's got like 30% of the entire Poland is still forest, obviously means that they're taking good care of their nature and their wildlife, which is something that I admire and respect if any country does it, because I'm a big advocate for that. So yeah, let's hope that their numbers grow and continue to steadily grow.
Number 14. Poland's Wawel Castle, a beautiful architectural gem in Krakow, is a symbol of national pride and was the residence of the kings of Poland. Number 15. The Polish flag is composed of two horizontal stripes of equal width, the upper one white and the lower one red. These colors, officially adopted in 1831, are of heraldic origin and represent the two national colors. Number 16. Poland is known for its love of vodka, and the tradition of vodka production dates back.
We all know the vodka, and one of the facts that I didn't know that was in one of the previous videos is that the Polish were the inventors of vodka and not the Russians.
And they keep it in the freezer.
And they drink it like cool drink.
Yeah.
They drink it like beer.
Maybe the vodka that we've tasted in South Africa is just horrible, because I can't imagine that you can just sit and enjoy a cup of vodka.
Maybe it's
glass
like,
of vodka.
it's like a shooter of vodka.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Back over 500 years. A typical Polish toast is na zdrowie,
See there?
which means to health.
They've got it in like a glass, or they even drink it in like a shot glass almost, almost like a little wine glass. But I think it's probably got a lot more like craft to it. Probably not as processed as like Russian beer and all of these.
The type that we have is not something that I would sit and enjoy.
Like Absolute vodka, Smirnoff.
It's not nice.
I don't think that vodka is the same.
So another thing to do on our Poland list is to taste the vodka.
Proper Polish vodka.
Vodka that was in the freezer.
Number 17. The Polish zloty is the currency of Poland. The word zloty is a golden Slavic word meaning golden. Number 18. Poles have a unique tradition called Viglia, celebrated on Christmas Eve. An extra plate and seat are always left empty in case a wanderer or...
Now that is very cool. Like having a tradition like that. I mean, we could probably go on Christmas Eve to Poland and rock up at a house and have a free meal. That's if they celebrate it. And a lot of people in Poland say that a lot of these like cultural heritage like days and these special days of significance, a lot of the younger Poles aren't celebrating it anymore. It's like dying out.
And also, like, if we had to rock up there and go join someone, we would only just hope and pray that they speak English, because...
But they're so friendly that we can use Google Translate.
Okay.
Or even a spirit stops by in need of solace. Number 19. Poland is famous for producing some of the world's best and most popular video games. Companies like CD Projekt, creators of the widely acclaimed Witcher series, are based in Poland. Number 20.
So I remember in the last video that we did that it's becoming like a very big tech hub.
Yes.
So a lot of the futuristic and software developers and software development is actually happening in Poland at the moment, and all the big companies are moving there. So it's no surprise that some of the best games and software companies are based in Poland.
Poland is known for its impressive castles. There are over 500 castles in the country and 2,500 manor houses. Talk about a land straight out of a fairy tale.
I think they have the largest castle in the world by land area.
Yep.
Somewhere close to the German border. It's on a river. I think it's that one actually they'll be looking at.
Number 21. Poland joined the European Union on May 1, 2004, marking a significant step in its history and signifying the country's economic and political stability. Number 22. Poland has 15 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. These include the historic centers of Warsaw and Krakow, the Auschwitz-Birkenau concentration camp, and the ancient Białowieża forest.
One thing that amazes me just about Europe in general is the amount of World Heritage UNESCO sites. Like, they're everywhere. Germany's full of them, Poland is full of them. It's just like this area in Europe has just got so many, because I think it's all, places of significance dating back to the war. And they're memorials, basically, very historic. So it's very cool, because we don't have that type of stuff in South Africa.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think we maybe have like one or two. I stand corrected. We've got a lot of beautiful nature heritage sites, but not like buildings that, yeah.
Number 23. Poland loves its apples. In fact, in 2020, Poland was the world's largest exporter of apples, contributing to almost 25% of the global apple exports.
Wow.
Number 24. Named after
Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
I don't know that either.
astronomer Nicolaus Copernicus, the Nicolaus Copernicus University in Torun is one of the most prestigious universities in Poland. It's named after Copernicus, who was born in Torun and was the first person to propose that the Earth was not the center of the universe. Number 25. Poland.
I feel like Poland has like a lot of very intellectual individuals.
Yep.
Like I think they, in general, very intellectual people. But if you look at what some of them have done and achieved, like he was the first guy to propose that the world is not the center of the universe.
Mm.
Like it takes, and then that time there's no technology. So I mean, for him to do that, but not just that guy. There's many other individuals, Nobel Prize peace winners.
Yeah, Marie Curie. She was also Polish.
Poland can proudly claim to be the birthplace of many renowned personalities, including world-changing physicist and chemist Marie Curie, legendary film director Roman Polanski, and Pope John Paul II. Number 26. Did you know Poland has a crooked forest? This unusual forest consists of about 400
It looks like fish hooks.
Yeah,
It's trees.
that's very, very unique.
I haven't seen that before.
That would be very cool to visit. I wonder why it's doing that.
pine trees that grow with a 90-degree bend at the base of their trunks. Number 27. Poland has a rich tradition of music and dance, with the Mazurka, Polonaise, and Krakowiak being three of the national dances of Poland. Number 28. The Polish Constitution of May 3, 1791 was the first written constitution in Europe, and the second in the world, only preceded by the United States Constitution. It was a significant achievement in Poland's history and the history of democracy worldwide. Number 29. Poland is the 6th most populated country in the European Union and the 9th largest in Europe by area. Number 30. Baking bread isn't just a routine in Poland, it's an age-old tradition, treasured and carried forward with pride. so much so that when a bread loaf drops, it is customary to pick it up and kiss it as a sign of respect.
I feel like bread in general is very big in Europe.
But I don't think anyone picks up and kisses the bread when they dropped it by accident here.
The thing that I most
Quite sweet.
most love about going into the shops about in Germany, Europe in general, is the smell of the fresh bread in the bakeries.
Oh, yes.
Like, if you go there early in the mornings, you go there either in the early mornings or like late afternoon, they've got the freshest bread that comes out. And that smell is just like, you want to buy like 10 loads.
Definitely.
Number 31. Can you imagine a desert in the middle of Europe? Well, Poland is home to one. The Bledau Desert is Central Europe's largest accumulation of loose sand in an area away from any sea, spanning over 12 square miles. Number 30.
I knew they had mountains. I knew they had the sea, forest. Did you know they had a desert?
Nope. No, you can literally get any type of landscape there.
32. Let's dive into the culinary marvels of Poland. Ever heard of pierogi? These delicious stuffed dumplings are a must-try. They're so beloved that the city of Krakow even hosts an annual Perogi festival.
I think we've got to go to the Perogi
I
festival.
want to go there.
I'm pretty sure you'll find your flavor and your texture.
Yes, yes.
Number 33. The Polish hold a deep reverence for the number 3, symbolizing luck and magic. You'll find this love echoed in the structure of the traditional Polish fairy tales, where the rule of 3 is often applied: 3 tasks, 3 characters, or 3 goals. Number 34. In the heart of Wrocław City, you'll stumble upon a tiny world of gnome sculptures. With over 350 dwarf statues scattered across the city, the hunt for these charming creatures has become a fun pastime for tourists and locals alike.
That wouldn't last in South Africa. People would kick them over or steal them.
Probably. But I think that's very cute.
That is cool.
Number 35. Did you know that with a history dating back over 1,000 years, Krakow is one of Poland's oldest cities? Number 36. The Tatra Mountains in Poland are home to the unique breed of sheepdog known as the Polish Tatra Sheep Dog. These dogs were used to protect sheep from predators.
So they love dogs.
Looks like a
And they look like a labby.
looks like a golden retriever.
A fluffy, very cute Labrador.
One.
Let's go to Poland.
I'm gonna get one.
In the mountainous region. Number 37. Lech Walesa, the co-founder of the Solidarity movement in Poland, played a pivotal role in the fall of communism across Eastern Europe. He was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1983 and later served as the president of Poland from 1990 to 1995. Number 38. One cannot talk about Poland without mentioning its hearty traditional stew, bigos.
Rory.
This savory dish
Did you notice how many of these facts are about food?
I like it.
There's probably like 5 or 6 of them that have been about food.
We are both very big foodies.
I love food a lot. I love good food. And one thing that Polish food reminds me of is like home, like a good, hearty, warm dish that you have on like a Sunday.
Yep. I think in Szczecin we sat at a traditional Polish restaurant and we had
Perogi.
we had like a home cooked meal one evening. And it was probably one of the best meals that we've had in a very long time. It took James, especially all the way back to his childhood days where his mother used to cook or his grandmother used to cook a very nice meal. So very, very excited to try that.
Good food.
dish is a flavorful mix of cabbage, sauerkraut, various meats and spices, often described as Poland's national dish. Number 3.
And they also have like 5 different national dishes.
Which one is the real national dish?
I don't know. People down in the comments say it's bigos, some say it's pierogi. There's a different one as well. And there's different variants of the national dish. So I don't know. Just have them all. They're all the national dish.
Number 39. Poland is home to 17 Nobel Prize winners, including 4 Peace Prizes and 5 Literature Prizes. This country certainly has a wealth of intellect and talent.
Yep.
What I said, they've got a wealth of intellectual people
Yep.
that have like really done some big things in the world.
Number 40. The world's first oil refinery was built in 1856 by Ignacy Łukasiewicz, a Polish pharmacist and petroleum industry pioneer. Number 41. Poland is a stork's paradise. Nearly a quarter of all white storks in the world nest in Poland during the summer. In fact, the village of Sikowo is known as the European stork capital, hosting about 40 stork pairs per season. Number 42. One of the oldest restaurants in Europe is located in Wrocław, Poland. Named Puikanika, it has been serving customers since 1275.
Wow.
Number 43. The first ever bulletproof vest was invented by a Polish inventor, Jan Szczepanik, in 1901.
Oh, he saved many lives.
Full of inventions.
Number 44. Not many know that Poland boasts the world's largest castle measured by land area. The castle of the Teutonic Order in Malbork covers over 143,591 square meters. And that's a wrap. 44 unique facts about the beautiful country, Poland.
44 facts, probably about 10 of them that we didn't know.
Yep, I think most of them we did know.
Good food, good inventors,
Beautiful landscape,
beautiful people,
beautiful country,
smart people.
and a place that we're going to visit soon.
Yeah, so super excited for the journey ahead. Super excited still to get to know the country a bit better. I think we've got a few videos still lined up, and we're planning like a short visit there for like a day trip one day before exploring the country like a lot in depth. But if you've got any recommendations, please drop it down in the comments down below. If you've got any really cool places that you think we should visit or cool videos to review, let us know. And if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to our channel and like this video so that we know that you guys want to see content like this. This is us for this video though, so until next time, beyond borders.
Over and out.